Hello everybody. Today we are going to look at it, Lineare Gleichungenssysteme lösen. If you are saying a system, we have at least two or more equation. I just want to look at you this equation now. Is this a system? Of course not, because we have only one Gleichung. And if you are looking at a system, at least you have two Gleichungen, two equation or more. All right. Why did I write this? Because I want to play with this equation. How? There are different ways of typing this equation, okay? Right now it's written like we wanted an Additionsverfahren, like it's written Zahl x, Zahl y und Zahl. Let's write it down. Right, you remember it? We have y is mx plus b type. What is this called in English? It's called slope-intercept form. Can we write it down? Can we make the y is alone? Of course. Let's play with this equation, okay? So let's make the y is alone now. All right. To make the y is alone, let's subtract from 2x from both sides. Now 5y is equal to 15 minus 2x, and divided by 5, y is equal to 15 divided by 5 is 3 minus 2 over 5x. Is this still what we want? No, we want y is equal to m Zahl x plus b. Okay, then can I change these two places? Of course. Let's write the x's first. Is equal to 2 over 5x and then plus 3. Now, when you look at this equation, you know that the slope is here negative 2 over 5. What does that mean? You can put the negative here or here. Let's keep it on the top. That means you're going down 2 and then write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when you graph it. How do you graph this? This positive 3 stands for the y-intercept, right? You find it, let's think about it. You find the 3 here and then 2 down, 1, 2 and then 5 right. And then you find the second and then you graph it, basically. All right. What is another way to write this? Okay, let's say this is the first way of writing. Okay, now I'm gonna play with this equation more. Can I make the x's alone? Yes. Actually, we do not need, but let's play it and make the x's alone. Okay, let's copy it down here. 2x plus 5y is equal to 15. To x is alone, so I need to subtract 5 from both sides, right? And then 5y is equal to 15 minus 5y. So what I did something wrong, right? Okay, let's write it down again. When you subtract 5, what is left here? 2x. 2x is equal to 15 minus 5y divided by 2. Divided by 2 means every single term. It's like this actually. 2x divided by 2, 15 divided by 2, minus 5y divided by 2. 2x divided by 2, we know that this 2 is gone. X is equal to 7,5 minus 2,5y. This is when x is equal to. This is when y is equal to. Is there any other thing we can do here? We made the x's alone, we made the y's alone. That's it. What I want to say over here, when you see any equation, you can make the x's alone, you can make the y's alone, or you can write it down like Zahl x, Zahl y gleich Zahl. Okay, this is all about you. You can play with this equation. It's just a game. Now we have three different Verfahren to solve lineare Gleichungssysteme. What are they? The first one is Einsetzung, Gleichsetzung, Additionsverfahren. Three of these methods. At the end, we want to know what is x and what is y. Okay, the target, the Ziel for all these three is the same thing. Find x and y. And all of these three is going to work when you solve the Gleichung-lineare Systeme. Okay, three of them is going to work. What are we looking for? Which one is easier for us? Which one is the easiest and just good for us? You can use Einsetzung, Gleichsetzung, Additionsverfahren for every single questions. But sometimes the questions are given like x is equal to y plus 5, and then x plus 11 is equal to 3y. Instead of writing like tal x, let's write it down, tal x, tal epsilon gleich tal, what do you see over here? X is equal to, x is given. Then what we can do, instead of x here, instead of x, these two is the same thing. Instead of x, you can write it down, y plus 5 plus 11 is equal to 3. That means this is the same thing, right? This means x. Now, what do you have? You have one Gleichung, one equation, and then you have one variable. Is this going to work? Of course. One equation, one Gleichung, and one variable, it's okay to solve. That's why we use Einsetzung. Here is easy to use the Einsetzung because x is equal to is given. Sometimes it's given like y is equal to blah 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 blah, and then y is equal to this. Then we say, if y is equal to that, y is equal to, isn't it the same y? Yes. Then can I say y is equal to y? Of course. Then here actually I'm using Einsetzung. Instead of y, I write it down 0,5x plus 2. Instead of this y, I write 2x plus 4,5. And then, isn't it easy to solve now? You have one Gleichung and one variable. Maybe you're going to say, Herr Kutsu, we have two variables in here. One is here, one is here. Actually, this is the same x. It's written two different places, but this is the same x. Okay? We have only one variable. Additionsverfahren, it's if you want to solve it, then this is the most useful. We always use this, we like this. We always, most of the time we use the Additionsverfahren. If you want to do it, so you need to write like the equation, the first and the second equation in this way. Zahl x, I forgot the L here. Zahl x, Zahl 2, Zahl epsilon is equal to Zahl. And write, and here your aim is, your target is, you always are going to create a number, the number is the same, and different sign. Different sign. Then what's going to happen? When you add them, it's going to be 0, right? They're going to cancel each other. For example, negative 2x, and then another one is 2x. When you add them, 0. Let's say 5y, negative 5y, 0. Negative 2 over 5x, 2 over 5x, 0. We always try to do this, the same number, different sign. Okay then, let's look at one of the example over here. We have a linear Gleichungssystem. Why we say it's system? Because there are two equations, one and the second one. You know what we do always? We always name them. What is its name? What is its name? Very easy. No need to just name it. It's like Alexandra or whatever. Just, you know what we do as a math teacher? It's a first and this is the second. Okay. And as I said, you can use Additionsverfahren, you can use Einsetzung, you can use Gleichsetzung. It's up to you. But as long as it's given Zahl x, Zahl epsilon, gleich Zahl, let's use the Additionsverfahren. Okay, for the Additionsverfahren, what I'm going to do, please and please do not ever forget this line. It's very important. That means above this is my system, okay? All right, let's copy this one down and then here, okay, paste and start to solve. All right, make my line. What is my aim here? What is my target? What I'm trying to do? The same number, different sign. Okay, let's look at it. Here is 10 and then here is 10. I got the same number. That's okay. Here is 12 and then here is 5. You know what we do? Both of them are positive, right? I want one of them is negative. Let's multiply one of the equation, first one or the second one, by negative. Okay? First one or the second one by negative. Which one? Actually, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. But I like it. I always want to deal with the positive numbers. When you look at it over here, it's negative. Let's multiply the first one by -1. Then this negative is going to go. And all numbers are going to be positive, right? It's easy to deal. Then, here is multiplied by -1. Please make this blue line here, okay, again, and write it down. When you multiply the first equation by -1, every single term, by the way, what's going to be? -1 times 10x is -10x. Positive 12y is equal to positive 40. Okay, actually I do not need to write this positive. It's obvious. Where is this positive coming from? Negative is positive here. Okay, and then where this positive comes from, so negative is positive. Okay, and then just copy it down the second equation. 10x plus 5y is equal to 130. Okay, again, I need to make my blue line, or just in other color, no problem, but make the line. It's very important. Now I'm going to add them. I'm going to add these two. What does that mean when you add it? Negative 10x plus 10x. What is the whole thing is equal to? 0, right? This is gone now. It's all gone. Then what is left here? 12y plus 5y, it's 17y is equal to 130 plus 40, 170. Now, 17y is equal to 170 divided by 17. Y is equal to 10. Alright? Y is done. What is left? Now x is left. What you need to do, you need to use, so think about it. Which one are you going to use? Einsetzung, Gleichsetzung, or Additions? Again, you want to solve it. Of course, it's Einsetzung is easy, right? Because you know what is y is equal to here. Y is equal to 10. Okay, Herr Kutsu, where am I going to put it? Here or here or here or here? Of course, you can put here and then you can put here because this is the x. So you can put it over here and put it over there. Which one? Again, I always deal with the positive numbers. Look at the first equation. There's a negative here, there's a negative here. For me, I recommend this, the second equation. Why? Because there is no negative, all positive to deal with. All right, let's einsetzen. Einsetzen. Y is equal to 10. Where? It's here, the second equation. Then 10x minus plus 5, we are using the second equation, right? 5 times 10, and it's equal to 130. That means 10x plus 50 is equal to 130. Minus 50, 10x is equal to 130 minus 50 is 80. Divided by 8, x is equal to, divided by 10, not 8, sorry, by the way. Divided by 10, x is equal to 8. I recommend you to go to the decimals and check your answer. And then here is the decimals answer. So look at this, the red one is, the red graph is over here, 10x minus 12y, and then the blue one. When the red line and the blue line are intersecting, it's 8 and 10. Which one is x, which one is y? We always know that the x comes first. X is equal to 8, y is equal to 10. That's it. After that, I'm planning to do Anwendungsaufgaben. Have a wonderful day.